my seven. I'm ripping in my seven, my seven, my seven. Okay. I'm bouncing in my seven, my seven, my seven. I'm riding in my seven.
All right, so this is what we're looking at so far. Surface. I mean, it's, don't get me wrong, I mean, it's still surface rust, it's stained. I guess. Take this fucking mask off. Yeah, I guess you could say it's stained, because that's the before, and then this is the after. But you can see some areas maybe where it left a little bit of pitting or whatever, but I mean, it's still down to the soft. Go down to a 40 grit. It started out with 80, and I went to 40 grit. And then, like I said, now it's better. I already kind of started taping off that, because you know what come next, my boy? Prime time. Also, another tip that Paint King gave me, man, he was like, if you want to like know where if you want to know where your low spots is before you do the primer, then you can just spray the guide coat just over the regular paint or metal or whatever you have left, and then sand it that way, and then that'll also give you an indication of your high and low spots and do your body right. I don't even supposed to be up here today, but it just kept calling me. I know eventually it's gonna have to be done, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck it, why not? Bang bang. If you look right there, that's a low spot, because even the DA couldn't hit that bitch. So that's a low spot. Yeah, so let's hit it with some wax and grease remover. I mean, it looks like pretty much the rest is gone. They do have a special black paint or something that kills rust or something. There's a lot of ways you can tackle this, man. You can go pour 15, you know what I'm saying, the other avenues. But you're gonna have to holler at Paint King, and you're gonna have to holler at Paint King, and you're gonna have to holler at Sprayway to find out the best ways to deal with that if you run into it. Every situation is gonna be different, but night and day. I mean, they both look kind of bad, but one looks better than the other, I promise you. Alright, so we hit it again. I can already see some spots that's gonna need some attention with body filler. It's a big dip right there. I kind of got down off in there to scuff it up, but you can still see right here with some spots. So it's right there. And then there's some other spots, but like I said, we'll go back, get it all good to go. Still gotta hit over there on the front. Like I said, this is just something I was kind of doing while I waited for the guide coat to dry on the hood, which it should be good now. So we're gonna take our block, we're gonna blow it off. Hey, yo! we're gonna use the air tool to remove the dust. All right, so did a little blocky. See what we got. So as suspected, 2 or 3 spots. I feel like some spots are maybe worse than others. Like I was saying before, some of the spots, man, the primer will get you where you want to go if you keep sanding. But then there's also gonna be some stubborn spots that just won't let it go. Just won't let it go. Probably have to come here with a little smaller block. But yeah, so you can even see where it's starting to form there. Like I said, these are the ones that we can kind of see from the light before. So those are to no surprise. So there's a couple ways you can handle this. You can prime, like I said, probably the easiest way. The easiest way is to, so like I was saying before I was distracted by the rude ass compressor. Man, your low spots, like I said, body filler, skim coats, you know what I'm saying, build it up just slightly, or high build primer, you know what I'm saying, and then sand it, maybe more coats than you would usually put. I think I only put like 2 coats of high build primer. I think this time when I go back, I probably will put a little bit more. Like I said, we gonna put the body work, but I mean, honestly, I don't want to be blocking and sanding on this shit for months. And y'all know how my schedule be, so we gonna make it do what it do. So we back in the garage. Just laid down some body filler on them low spots. It probably could have been a little bit smoother in some spots, but whatever. Those was the big spots. A lot of this other stuff, man, I'm hoping that the primer is gonna fill it up. It didn't look bad the first time. So what I'm gonna probably do is go with a larger tip. I think it's a 1.4 on this gun here. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, 1.4. I think it says recommended. Y'all know me, I like paper. I like paper and reading. High build primer, use 4-to-1. But it also says a tip size of 2.0. So that's what I'm gonna do. Get a different tip. I don't know if they sell additional tips for these guns. However, what I did do, I bought another gun off of fucking Amazon. It's HVLP, but it comes with a regulator and it comes with like alternative tips. So I'll be able to see if they are interchangeable with this gun. I think the gun I ordered is like blue. So once I get that, I'll find out if that works. Also, if this adapter will screw on to that gun with the 2.0 tip, or can I just take the 2.0 tip and then put it in this gun? So, let's see what else. Oh yeah, I also put some up here on that ding that I had. I don't see any other major. That was like a major ding, so like I saw it, like it was big ding. Big ding. So there's nothing else that I can really see not to the naked eye that probably the high build primer won't take care of. But I figure that I will go ahead and do, when I get ready to respray this, I can go ahead and tape off the sides here. And I already started taping off back here. So that way when I do get it back, all I gotta do, or when I do get ready to do it, I can go ahead and primer that, and then I just come up here and just go ahead and spray the top area. Like I said, this is not the main focus to make bodywork straight. I'm not trying to put all that effort into this one right now. Like I said, this is just a warm up for that one out there. So we're gonna do this body work. Little minor body work, see if we can get it to look halfway decent. Then probably go ahead and lay some pizzant here in the near future. We won't, like I said, we won't mix up a lot. It'll just be enough to cover the hood. That way when we park it outside, it don't look crazy or whatever, We just out here trying some shit. Trying shit. Yeah, all this stuff that was like low spots, man, I'm hoping that, like I said, with the high build primer, it's gonna fill it in, because that's a lot. And I don't think it really laid as a high build the first time, because even though we had it mixed as a high build, we didn't have a 2.0 tip on there. So yeah. In other news, I'm trying to make sure the damn colors don't do the hanky panky on us no more. Did I hit a curb or something? I ain't hit no damn curb. But yeah. After changing out that switch, I don't know, I don't know, man. You know how you do something and then it's like you fix something and then it's like, that shit gonna go bad again. It's gonna leave you fucking stranded. So I'm just trying to do my due diligence on that. So I'm gonna get down there, zip tie up some wires, make sure nothing's moving around, etc., etc. And then, I mean, it's not doing it now. That is also something that I read in the G-Body forum. This car does not have like a neutral safety switch. The wires that you see down there on the The wires that you see down there on the column that go into the neutral safety switch is actually just a backup switch. It's the wires for the torque converter lockup, and it's also the wires for the backup lights. And that is it. That's it. Shout out to the guys over there at G-Body Forum, which I am now a proud member. So yeah, there's that as well. So just try to make sure we got everything together, bro. It ain't nothing worse, and I'm pretty sure that y'all can relate to me, man. It ain't nothing worse than fucking riding clean, but your shit won't start. Like, there's no bueno, my boy. So like I said, I got the cover off, zip tie up the wires, make sure they secured out the way, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put this shit back together today. What else? Alright, so I think I'm pretty much cured. I should be able to go ahead and hit it. I got 180 on a DA, so I'm gonna just try to smooth everything out. Alright, so I also need to put some air in my damn tires in the rim. Those shit's been riding on below the level that they supposed to be in for a minute, but as you can see, I cleaned up the wire. I know it don't look like it all the way, but that's the shit for the tuning and shit. See if this bitch gonna crank. I want the bitch to act a fool on the camera, like it be doing me behind the scenes. But it won't. Or will it? Won't it will? Yeah, so it won't fucking act up for y'all. ass of here been riding on my shit need to wash too. I need to at least hit the wheels. Jesus Christ. Hey, the work truck though, they be here, been having low tire pressure for fucking months. Shit. What up, it's your boy Cool Off. Checking in. Big truck shit was off the curb, nigga. Look at this. 34, 33, 33, 31. Bro, that shit been like that for months. Alright, so we got us some gloves on now. Like fucking trying to get tired of cleaning my hands off. I'm gonna put this little gauge here to work. Got this from Harbor Freight a while back. It's supposed to, I guess, just clamp onto the thing. Okay. And fail. Yeah, if it pulls out, then it holds it on there for the most part. So let me get these aired up and I'll cut y'all back on. Alright, so not water. That's what it needs. I'm gonna take it to the car wash later. So they gotta register or do whatever it's gotta do. Sometimes you gotta drive on them. So we'll take it around the block and make sure. Take it around the blizzy to make for shizzy. They got no color. Shiny boy. Be look like new money. Inflate the 39. I want to say 35, 33, 35, 34. I don't know, I think that little gauge from Harbor Freight is not as accurate as you would think. I know it didn't need much air, but the gauge was showing like 40. But you know how these things can be. They say to go to 39, but I like, screw it, I go to 40. But 40 on that gauge is not 40 in this truck, so it looked like we lacking about 5 PSI each. So I usually leave the truck on and just do it that way, but I figured I'd try to get a gauge a shot for Harbor Freight, but it's not that accurate. So if you're gonna air it up, you might want to go like 5 over what you're trying to get to. Been trying to get everybody the Jesus juice. The seafoam. Everybody gets some seafoam. Everybody get some Jesus juice. Try to prevent the problems before they happen. Alright, so now we're gonna put the super clean all-wheel cleaner to work. 32-ounce value size. No scrub, no rub. This probably requires some scrubbing though. But I'm gonna see what happens. So, I mean, all it is a whole lot better. It's definitely not, it's not that split. It's not that split, not at all. But it do look a whole lot better. Like at a distance, it's like, oh my God, it's so much better. But as you get up on it, you can really see. But that's my fault. That's not a super clean fault. I don't know when the last time I cleaned this damn truck. I ain't flicking y'all off. Alright, so now everybody's up to code except for that one, which I know it has enough air in there. Maybe this is our first thing to go bad on this truck since we got it brand new. I don't know. Maybe we cut it off, cut it back on. All the rest of them they updated as they were being aired. As you can see, a couple of them was a little bit over because there is a delay. But yeah, so it's got to be something. There's got to be something with that damn sensor. But I don't know, like, you can pick any number in the world, Craig. Like, why would you stop at 37? I don't know. This shit's dusty, bro. This shit need to be clean. I need a detail, my boy. But you know I do all my own work, so I'll add it to the list.